You know, here on my physical right, when I originally painted this mural, there were some of this on this side here and some not. Everything with the sea life was not on here, but I did paint this particular eagle and the face, this woman, originally there at that time in 1972. I don't believe the woman, but for sure this headdress. And what I was trying to do was to say the strength of women, and that this is a Mexican golden eagle, and that you know, here at the centro, the strength of the centro are the women that work here. And even then, during the takeover, there was a lot of women here, and so I wanted to also, at that time, pay homage to women. But when I came back and refurbished the mural, that's when I added this woman here. And you know, through history, you know, through modern technology now, they're uncovering a lot of things about how we got here that that wasn't written or kind of changed as the way that things were written about how we got here in time, and evolution is what I'm talking about. And sometimes, you know, that whole metaphysical thing that that we're going through right now with what the Mayans predicted in the end of the world, and all that uncovering of that information that is there staring at us in the face, but do we accept that or not? Because of course it's beyond the belief that, you know, that we've been taught and everything. But you know, of course, through time we all came from the sea, and I wanted to say that there's this pregnant woman there, she's standing there, life goes on, the ocean coming from the background. It was during that time when I was going to college, and that the power of the pyramid, you know, I was into that, and so I included a lot of that in this artwork, the original artwork. I remember that the face was a male face during that time, and when I came back and I added all this extra stuff, the mural did go to the floor. But when I came back, I brightened it up a little bit. I, of course, brightened up the earrings. You know, I've always loved the color turquoise. I lived in Santa Fe, and it was always about that whole turquoise, and I've always loved, you know, jewelry as far as rubies, and that's why I chose that particular red to represent that. You know, I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, and one thing that has happened is that I've lost a lot of opportunities to come out, and a lot of the Chicano literature that's coming out of California and Texas about the mural movement and the art movement over there, I kind of get forgotten. And, you know, at the same time, I'm incredibly proud to be from the Pacific Northwest. And having been born here and raised here, and, you know, my body acclimated here, you know, I am definitely a part of the Pacific Northwest. You know, and again, through modern technology, we're uncovering a lot of information about pyramids under the water, under the ocean, and, you know, near Mexico and in other parts of the world. And so I wanted to include that here in this mural of saying that you know, that there is a lot of history of the Mexican and Latino culture that goes back beyond our recording of time, and how did they get there. So anyway, I just want to conclude the mural that I painted is incredibly significant in my life, coming back and painting the whales and the dolphins, finishing and completing this mural. I need to come back and refurbish it a little bit because of the marks of the kids coming along and doing their little thing. But I am very, very proud of this mural, and this mural, of course, will stand and be here forever. And again, it's so important because it's the birth of my art, and Roberto Maestas giving me that chance to show my talent and my art skills, of course, again, and to be a part of the Pacific Northwest, especially Seattle. This is where I started my art career, and I plan to live here for the rest of my life, and such a proud American to be here in the Pacific Northwest. Thank you very much.